Hello, 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 what is up, everybody? Factorio, a brand new game. Truthfully, I've been wanting to play this game for quite some time now. And it's a fun little game. Let's do a quick little breakdown. It's in alpha, so there's still some things. They're still developing and whatnot. They're talking about releasing it pretty soon, I think, on Steam. You can go to the Factorio website and buy the game. I think it was about $15 or $16 US. Great little game, very much tech. It's all about building factories. You are sent ahead of time to colonize this planet for your race and population that's covered in aliens. And aliens, you need to start developing and whatnot. You need to battle off the aliens. You need to set up your factories, which eventually cause pollution, which aliens, of course, are not a big fan of. They're like environmentalists or something. That's cool. But it's really awesome and very much technical. It's very technical, and lots of big names out there have played it. From Sevidus, I think he did a series on it. I believe Direwolf, is he doing one, or is he going to do one perchance, maybe? But there's been quite a few out there. I've never played the game yet, so I want to jump in and see what we're kind of into here. Now, there is a campaign. I haven't even done that yet, so I'll probably do the campaign off camera, just so that I can maybe get a little bit more and more acquainted with the game. But what we're going to do is we're going to start up a brand new game, just us. We're going to call it basically a noob game, because I'm a noob. Just as simple as that, all right? So we're going to do normal terrain segmentation. This is like, for those of you that are Minecraft fans, and a lot of my viewers are, this is like large biomes, normal biomes, or tiny biomes, okay? So I'm going to stick pretty standard, normal. Water is going to be medium. The starting area will be medium as well. And richness, I guess, is not a thing. Okay, now we could go peaceful mode, which is enemies never attack first. Probably not a bad way to start, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go in for all that. So this does also allow for infinite world generation if you leave this empty, or you can set specific things. So there's certain challenges and stuff that some people have come up with just to enhance some of these stats. So I'm going to leave that empty, random map seed, and leave it like so. I think that's about it. There's lots of cool things that you can do here as well. Yeah, there's some good stuff. Okay, so let's get this thing generated like so. Oh boy. What do you mean one tile type? What? At least one tile type has to be allowed. They are all allowed. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I just want to generate the world. At least one tile type has to be allowed. Okay, give me 1 sec here. Alrighty, so I fixed it just by deleting the mods folder out. I'm not sure why that was like that. This is more like it. So very good. This is the stuff that you need. So here's all of the generation type stuff. I'm going to keep it pretty much medium across the board. Enemy bases is another one. You could go like huge. That would be insane for starting out, I think. And then basically we're going to keep all of the richness and stuff pretty much normal. You could do things like very low but very rich type. There's lots of different things. But for our first starting out world, we'll see how all this series goes. Make sure you slap that like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Comment. I love comments. Feel free to comment and we'll see how it goes. So let's see. Generate. Uh-oh. I have no clue what to do. Tips and tricks. I need these. Thank you. The furnace can smelt stone bricks from stone and steel from iron. Steel needs to be researched. Okay. Tips and tricks. Oh boy. 2 sides of the belt. Okay, that's good to know. I think we're just going to be... Yeah. Okay. This is the Factorio free play. Your task is to prepare the planet for colonizing forces from the Earth. Landing ships would be an easy target for attacks from the native bases. However, they can be protected by a rocket defense. You will need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket defense. Start small, work your way up with automation, and don't forget to protect your base. Okay. Alright. What's all the controls? So we do have a map. Very good. I believe these pinks are the enemies. There's lots of wood around, which is good. WASD to move. Yeah. Okay. I'm not seeing too much around. You do get stuck on the trees, which is a little bit annoying in this very treed up area. Let's move over to here and see what we can uncover. Okay, this looks nice and barren. Oh boy, look at those resources. That seems very advantageous. We do need some coal though as well. Let's see here. We definitely need coal. So there's coal, iron, and copper all right here. And this large opening to kind of go into. I think that's a good idea. We do have water. Nice big water. We have some more coal and stuff nearby as well. I think this is pretty good. So, let's first... Okay, T. This is all things that you can research. And we need to kind of figure this all out. Automation. We need a science pack. A red thing. Okay. So, what do we have here? How do I access my inventory? That's a good question. Let's take a quick look at the controls here. Very good stuff. Inventory. Lots of different things that you can do there. Crafting. Craft 1 is the left mouse button. Okay, good. The open character screen is E. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Similar to Minecraft, which is good. Clear cursor, drop item Z, rotate, etc. Okay, that's good. Zoom in, zoom out, we got that. Is there a way to zoom in on the mini-map? I don't know if there is. Okay. Shoot enemy space. That might be important. You never know. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we got it. Resume game, E. Beautiful. Okay. So, we can make stuff. We can do all of this. We can make those. Those require iron plates. Okay. But what we really need, there's some combat stuff as well. I think what we truly need is a way to harvest, right? Where is that? Okay. So, let's see. I'm just having a look through, seeing where we're at. Logistics, wooden chest, transport belt, burner inserter. The autosaves are a thing that will come up a little bit. Okay. And hopefully at nighttime you guys can see somewhat decently. I'm really hoping that that is the case. So we have all this beautiful ore here. And let's see. We do have a mining drill. Burner mining drill. Okay. And we have the stone furnace. Okay. So it's becoming nighttime. A little bit of a flashlight here. Can we do anything? Okay. So you can hand mine. It seems a little loud. That takes forever, though. Let's chop down a tree. You know what the problem is, I bet. I bet you we need a tool. Right? So, let's get a tool. Yeah, that's a lot faster. Let's get some of this wood. I'm sure it'll be useful. Okay, good. What's this? Get rid of that as well. I think starting up here is a good idea. So we'll get some of that wood. Let's see about this now. Oh yeah, that's a lot faster. So that gives us some copper ore. So you can manually mine it. But I know that there's also a way to automate it, if I'm not mistaken. So let's get a little bit of iron, a little bit of copper. Get things at least started out. Using our tools. Let's get a little bit of coal as well, because we'll probably need that. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm liking this game already. Oh yeah. I'm not positive how to do everything. So we're going to see how well it loads in and stuff. So there we go. We have this. So we do have the ability to get a boiler. But really what we need is a mining of some kind. So this guy here, burning drill miner. So I'm assuming that this is going to mine the area. And then we're going to need to eventually get into research and whatnot, because we want to get one of these. So we need a copper plate. A copper plate is made in a furnace. Okay, let's see about doing this. So let's place down our little furnace here. And we'll just place it down right there. It's lacking fuel. I'm assuming that putting a couple pieces of coal in there will do that job. And then we melt down a piece of copper, or two. Let's melt them all down. Why not? And then we'll do the iron ore as well. Oh yeah, this is good. I like it. I like it a lot. You guys let me know if I need to change my UI or anything like that. Please do so. Let's melt down some of that iron as well. And let's see what we can make now. So iron sticks. We have the copper plate. We can make the one science pack. So let's do that. You just click on it, which is good. We can also get electric poles. So let's go into research now. This allows electronics. This allows inserter stack, optics. Okay, what does this allow? Solar energy. Okay, turrets, very nice. Stone walls would be useful as well. I'm just kind of having a look-see through. That allows oil processing, steel, very nice. Quick bars, useful. And then armors. So I'm thinking automation is probably the way to go. That's going to give us assembling machines. Is that what we need? Fast inserter. I'm just having a look-see. Bear with me. Stone walls, very useful. Steel chest, steel axe, steel plates. Okay, and then military. What I'm thinking we need is we need to get some of the automation going. Or do we even really? Have I already goofed this all up? Perhaps. That is a potential challenge. Okay. I'm not seeing the one that I'm used to seeing here. So maybe give me but a quick moment and see where we need to go. The underground belts and logistics would be nice, as would the lighting. So let's do this guy. Let's get the long-handed inserter and the assembling machines starting to go. Why not? And let's see about placing down our burner mining thing. Now this is going to give us copper and iron. So let's place that down. This is going to require fuel though. So we're going to need coal in this bad boy to get some of the resources. Now it can only mine one at a time. Is that right? Can I not take that? No. I'm assuming what we need is we need an inserter. So for that we're going to need an iron gear, which we do not have. Okay. Make me an iron gear. Now we're going to need electronic circuit and an iron plate. So iron plate, we're going to need some iron ore. Oh boy. So this just needs an iron plate. Okay. So let's do a little bit more mining, I guess. And we'll see if we can do something cool here. Right? Oh, I should adjust this volume a little bit. I'm probably doing this all wrong, by the way. Just saying. Just saying. Let's quickly adjust that sound volume. Let's do this. Let's just bring it all down a little bit. Just to make sure. Okay, good. Okay, so we need a iron plate. So for that, we need to go... Oh, we already have some. Never mind. We're good. So let's get an electronic circuit. That is making it. And let's get inserter or a burner inserter. This requires energy. I think it's a burner inserter, isn't it, that we need? Because we don't have power. Do we? Steam engine. That requires a lot of stuff. That requires a lot of stuff. And I think for that, we also need boilers to work. And pumps and all that kind of stuff. So, I think we'll just go with a burner inserter. Okay. And then this guy is going to take from this and do that. Right? So this will require a little bit of coal as well. And why is it pulling out the fuel? I don't want it to pull out the fuel. Okay. How do I pick up stuff on the ground again? Sorry if this is really bad. I do not know. Pick up items on the ground is F. Okay. F. Okay, good. So, does this need to then be picked up? Let's pick it up. And we're just kind of experimenting here. I think we needed it like this. And then the inserter is going to pull from there. Like so. So, if we add a piece of coal here. And a piece of coal here. It should pull out the proper thing, right? No, it pulled out the coal again. Why? Does this need to be rotated? Okay. Like that instead. Okay, let's try that. And then we'll see if we can put it into a wooden chest. Just like so. Okay. So this, we do that. And that. And what happens? I'm so confused right now. It's fine. Let's get a little bit more coal going. Apparently, we're not doing something right here. We got to change things up a little bit. Our automation is also not progressing at all. Why is that the case? Oh, we needed 10 red pots. Okay, great. So glad I did that. Okay, let's get this guy a little bit of fuel, which it already has. So why is this not mining up? Is it because of this? Needs to be the other way. That should do the job, right? But it's taking out the coal. How do I make it not take out the coal? I need the coal in there, man. You need to take out the copper. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let me figure it out, I guess. And we'll go from there. Okay, so that was copper. And it just put it down. So it's outputting it. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. So that's outputting it automatically. So we probably don't need an inserter. Maybe we just get a transport belt, which requires an iron gear wheel. Let's do that. And now it requires an iron plate, which we're completely out of yet again. Let's get some of that going. Okay. Alright. Now we do have that inserter and stuff for our iron plate. But let's see. We have a few iron plates here. Good. Let's get a transport belt. Like that. And let's place down this. Boom and boom. Just like that. And then let's place down our inserter there. No, that's not going to work, is it? Because it's probably going to output it on the lower side. So boom, it spits it out onto that side. Okay. So if we just come up here and we rotate that like that, and then we come over here, we'll take this and this out. We'll remove the stone furnace and place it down. Oh, you can't place it there. Okay. That's not going to work. Let's remove that again. And see about... Let's just change this up. Let's get a few more transport belts. There we go. Place those down. Like so, and like so. This guy will then pull from there and insert into there. Good. So this should get automatically inserted. So boom and boom. So that should be inserting into our furnace and it's cooking. Okay, good. So that's nice to see. But now we're also having copper come through. So what we need is we probably need another inserter to pull out of here and put into like a chest. But for all of this, we need a lot more coal. So what I think I'm going to do, we need another mining drill of some sort. That's very expensive. So we need a stone furnace, 3 iron gear wheels, and some iron plates. Okay, so a stone furnace is what? Right here. We need 5 stone. I think I saw some stone over here on the mini-map. So this guy here, stone rock. No, there's iron. Is this stone? This is stone right here. Okay. I think I've lost my pick. There we go. Let's get some stone. We obviously need some of this. I'm sorry for my derps and stuff. I know. I'm pretty new. I'm pretty noob. But I hope you guys at least will stick it out with me. And we can go from there. Okay, let's see. We can now make a stone furnace. That's good. Now we need to make the iron gear wheels. Now we should have some iron over here. Is there like a way to sprint or something? That would kind of be nice. Okay, so we have that. Let's get ourselves the burner mining drill. It's crafting, very good. And let's just put it on the coal here. Just like that. And I'm thinking that we should move this one just to be the iron down below. So we'll make this just iron, like that. We will remove this and this. That's fine. So we'll do the inserter. You know, it's one of those things, right? Inserter like that. We'll do the transport belt to get the iron up and into the stone furnace. Okay, very good. That gave us more copper plates. That is good. We'll put in the fuel. And let's get a little bit more coal to get this guy up and running down here as well. So what I'm thinking, I wonder what happens if we just put this wooden chest right there, right by the output. Okay? So let's access this and do this and see what happens. Does it automatically output it into the chest? I'm thinking it is. That's probably the way to go instead of all the automation stuff that I was already doing. Yeah. So it's automatically putting it into the chest, which is good. So this coal with this drill, I'm hoping we're getting a net good return. And then we can head on over and we can get that iron up and running as well. That's my hope. Okay. Get a little bit more coal. Good. Let's head on up here. Oh, it's dark. It's dark. And let's do some in there. We'll need a little bit more in there. And some more in there. Okay, so overall, we should be getting some iron. It is not picking up on the turn. So, we probably need another transport belt. Just to do that. And then we can, again, remove that. Place it down like so. And add the fuel back in. And that should get the furnace going again. No big deal. Okay, so we are doing some mining, right? We're getting some coal, which is good. We're getting some iron, which is good. And we're cooking that iron immediately in our furnace. And I'll just add a few more that I have in our inventory here to that. Okay. Not bad. This inserter is doing its thing as it can add more, I guess. Very slow go, slow processing to get things started. But we're getting to that point. Now, the next thing that I would love to get is some electricity. Now, how do we do electricity? Steam engine, boiler, and I believe we need an offshore pump, which is for water, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to need some water, which this will be our closest point right up here. And I think if we implement the offshore pump, which we're going to need some pipes, some iron, gear, and some electronic circuit, which I think for the most part is just iron. So we're slowly getting there with our iron. Oh boy, are we ever. Okay, good. So let's make ourselves one offshore pump. Beautiful. Okay, this guy, I think, can go like this. Oh, I saw a thing right there. Okay. That should do the job. So we'll place that down. And that should be good. Then we're going to need some pipes. Like this. And connecting it to the pump. Now, does that have water? Water. Okay. And the pipe, is that connected appropriately? I don't know if it is. I'm not sure how we connect to this thing. Okay, let's try. Pipe to ground. Okay. We just want to try the other thing. Give me 1 sec, I'll figure this out. Okay, so there is water. It was connected appropriately. Now I think we need to get ourselves a boiler, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think we do. Energy consumption, it's going to be fed though. So let's make that and see what happens. Okay, so we have ourselves a boiler. And I'm assuming that that's going to take water or just fuel. It might just take fuel. Okay, so let's run down and get a little bit of fuel that we're pretty much out of across the board. We still have a little bit in there, but oh man, did we get a lot. Okay, that is very nice. We'll put some in there. We'll put some in there and some in there. A little bit more than that. Okay, get some more of that iron producing. Very good. Very nice return on that. And we'll go over here and we'll place in our fuel. And then what's this doing? I don't know if that's doing anything. It's consuming water. Is it doing anything else? Okay. Let's get ourselves a steam engine and see what that does. I think we connect that with the boiler, but I'm not positive. It's really big, if I remember correctly. No? Okay. I'm a little confused as to what the boiler and stuff does. You know, I'm a little confused overall, to be honest. So let's slap it down right there. It has no power. Isn't that what this is supposed to do? See, this is why I'm a little confused. Alright, give me 1 sec here, and we will figure it all out, I guess. All in due time, right? Maybe a power pole would do the job? I'm not sure. But let's find out. Still no power. Okay, great. Alrighty, so I'm going to do a little bit more research on how to get power and electricity and all that jazz from probably the Factorio wiki. Just saying. Do a little bit more research. I think we're doing not bad, though. We are getting coal. We're using coal. We're getting lots of iron plates and stuff, so I'm very happy about this. I think that's not a bad little start. You know, once I figure out how to get the power, I'm assuming that it's something to do with these boilers and steam engines. Something combined with them. But maybe this just needs water piped in. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out. But anyways, that's going to be it for the first episode. I hope you guys liked it. I know it's a little bit short of actual gameplay because we did a lot of communication at the start. But I really do hope you guys enjoy this series because I think this is going to be super fun and awesome. Anyways, that's it from me. Bye-bye for now, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.